whenever I need him, he said he's only one call away. Then, on May 10th, 2017, when all the votes were in, Bush cracked, mine gone. It was a sight to behold yesterday. I hadn't seen anything like it, at least not in 5 years. Grown men going into McCartney's pharmacies to purchase a pair of Depends. Crying, sniffling at the sights of their cars, their chauffeurs, and all their bodyguards being led away. My Mr. MP promised me that even after May 10th, he will be there to fight for me and my community. He said whatever was done wrong, I will make right. He said, Togi, my name was Troy, but he called everyone Togi. I don't understand why. Togi, I want you to know that I am not like all these politicians around here, trying to get rich or die trying. He said, I genuinely care about the people in this community. Even if you don't vote for me, I'm going to stay at it and work. And I believe my Mr. MP. After all, when I voted for him last year, he was on the campaign trail. He was at every baby christening, every baby shower. He even attended bar mitzvahs. The funny thing, after he was elected, Bush crack, mine gone. The only place I saw him everywhere, except in our community, he was always on TV, traveling here and there, first class, of course. He said, I'm going to fight for you and I'm going to look after the interests of the community. I said to him, what are your plans for this community? He said, my plans? He said, don't worry about my plans. Tell me, you are the boss. Tell me what you want me to do. Funny thing, when I invited him into my house in Marathon, he didn't want a glass of water despite sweating profusely. I said to Mr. MP, this is the best water I've ever drank before. I said, it even has its own special flavor, but I can't seem to figure out what it is. It was then when I proceeded to the kitchen and I turned around, Bush crack, mine gone. I was perplexed. Everywhere I went, the story was the same. They were nowhere to be found. I decided I'm going to stop looking for my MP and get some crab to eat. But I couldn't find a crab in any restaurant. When I arrived in one restaurant, he said, only where you can find crab is maybe Cat Island, Exomo, and Andros, and maybe Angliston. So I decided that I would try some chicken. So I went to KFC, and to my surprise, I saw my MP. He wasn't in line. He was actually in the back flipping birds. But this goes to show what my grandmother always says. Hard-heeled bird don't make good soup. See, for many years, we tried to talk to our MP. He wouldn't listen, and so finally I called him out of the back of KFC's kitchen, and I said to my MP, I said, 5 years you toiled. You worked on behalf of the Bahamian people. In fact, for 43 years, you've represented the good people of Centerville. They placed you in their trust to do the right thing. They sent you to Parliament to make a difference for this country, to improve the life of the Bahamian people. I looked him square in the eye and I said, do you feel you've done this? And after waking up for his nap, he looked at me perplexed, thought for a moment, and then surprised me. I didn't know what to expect. He then took off his tie. And I started to get a little worried. He took off his tie, and instead of talking and shuffling, he did this. And now the end is near. So I face the final curtain. My friend, I say it clear. I'll state my face, from which I'm certain. I lived a life that's full, and I travel each and every highway, and more, much more than this. The BLP did it our way. Regrets, we have more than a few, but then again, too few to mention. I did what I had to do, and I saw it through without repenting. I planned each charted course, each careful step along the byway, and more, much more than this. We did it our way. Yes, there were times, I'm sure you knew, when we bit off more than we can chew. But through it all, when there was doubt, we ate it up and we spit it out. I faced it all and stood tall and did it my way.
Very easily.
Yes, there were times I laughed and cried. I had my fails, my share of losing, too, to be exact. And now, as the tears subside, well, later on, I'll find it all so amusing to think I did all that. And I may say, oh, not in all, not in a shy way, but oh, not me. I did it my way. For what is a man? What he has got, if not himself, then he has not to say the things he truly feels, and not the words he would reveal. The record shows we took the blows 34 to 4 and did Yes, fellow Toastmasters and guests. I did it my way.
Very good.
So then, and so then I looked at my Mr. MP. I said, after all you've done, the only thing you can tell me that I did it my way, Mr. MP? He said, no, that's not all I have to tell you. I said, well, what else you have to tell me? He said, bushcraft. Very good. Thank you.